asifiwe. God is good. Sema Carakana. Sema Carakana. Hey. You know, it is because of the hand of God that we are here today. That is why I cannot fail to say Carakana. Your Excellency, our Mama, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, my PSs, my colleague PSs, I actually have noted that one of them has been made the the caretaker of the other departments. So I will give you 1 minute to say hi to the crowd. You are distinguished between Ismail, the PS for mining, and the PS for diaspora. That is important, isn't it? Yes. So PSs, before I go on with my speech, Roslyn, please say hi to Correctional Services Department. Sure.
I'm the PS for Diaspora Affairs. My name is Roslyn Jogu. I'm very glad to be here. I feel particularly honored to be here because I grew up Kwakambi. My father worked for the prison service for many, many years, so I feel very much at home. Thank you very much.
Huyu PS amenyang'anywa kiti, imepewa Ismail. Sasa waambie jina yako.
First lady, our protocols observed. My name is Elijah Mwangi. I'm the PS State Department for Mining. I don't know why my brother took that position, but PS, we have so many women in the sector of mining, experiencing quite a number of challenges. I felt that I need to come here and celebrate with the women because we have been meeting them, trying to talk to them to appreciate the law and space for women in the sector. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, our First Lady, Mama Rachel, and all protocols observed. My name is Ismail Maalim. I am PS Youth Affairs and the Arts in the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sport. And I also came to celebrate with you today because of the creative work that we do, and in the ministry we present that sector. Thank you very much.
So, Your Excellency, those are my fellow PSs. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, ladies. Wamama, hi. Hii siku ni yetu. Sema hii siku ni yetu. Na leo ni leo. Na leo ni Carakana. I am very humbled to join you, Mama, on this special day, International Women's Day. And as a State Department, the State Department for Correctional Services has 2 units. And one is the Kenya Prison Service, and the other one is the Probation and Aftercare. And maybe because the whole Correctional Department is here, anybody who was not mentioned, please, Director Probation and Aftercare. We have, I can see the legal. Please stand and wave if you are left out. So that is the other part of Correctional Services Department. And they are joined at the hip, the prison and the probation and aftercare. Once somebody comes to prison, is sentenced, by the time they exit, we have probation officers who are able to take them through and help them integrate in the society, which is very important. I would like to appreciate you for choosing to celebrate with us and show these beautiful women how much we love them, how much we care. As we all know, women wear so many caps in their day-to-day lives, and therefore we require to support the community. I know I have this written speech, but I'm not sure I'm going to follow it because what is coming through my mind is very different. When somebody is sentenced and is contained in those 4 walls, one thing you must realize that is the biggest punishment that you can ever give a human being. And our department is not meant to punish. Our mandate is to correct an individual. An end-to-end value chain is supposed to happen. And that is where Carakana is coming through. Because when somebody enters prison today, we will welcome them, we will help them settle down, but between 6 a.m. in the morning and the time you go to sleep, what are they doing? You may leave them unattended, and the mind of an individual swirls around. So the very best thing, one, show them empathy. And Your Excellency, we are about to launch a very ambitious program across the country. 1 prisoner, 1 bed, 1 mattress. Because we don't want people sleeping on the floor anymore in this country. If you want to change the world, go back and make your bed. We are making our bed. As Correctional Services Department, we have to make our beds. And the only way, before you even come and tell them, let us stitch, how will they stitch when they have mbavu zinauma? Amelala chini. So we will give them beds. And I'm glad that she has come through. Out of the 60,000 mattresses that I need in this country, I have 1,000 already. I'll bring you proper women who are sitting down, who are not in pain, to teach them Carakana. Your Excellency, the theme for this year is digital. Digital, which talks about innovation and technology for gender equality. We are starting there. This is about innovation, that we could pick something from anywhere, patch it up, and ensure it looks good. The market out there does not care whether the product comes from prison or comes from a woman. They will expect quality. That is why Carakana is here. We are going to produce quality. And through our institution, Your Excellency, I am sure you'll bring us the very best of the innovation to cover this year's theme of the International Women's Day. We appreciate you, Mama, because we know this is going to go a long way. It is true what DCGP has talked about. In fact, the women across the country, Nyeri women, Embu women, Shimolatewa women, Eldoret women, they are all waiting for this. It's unfortunate we could not load everybody here, so we will do mini launches with your help, Your Excellency, in those other entities, so that they can also feel that we have their empathy and we love them. And we love you so much. Please know that. That's why we are here today. Your Excellency, I am sure you have witnessed some young children in here. And really, this is a topic I've spoken about since I was honored by His Excellency to handle this unit, Correctional Services Department. And these children are below the ages of 4. These women most likely have left other children at home. So the money that they are going to earn from the Carakana is going to help those other children at home. We don't want to take them to children's home. We have requested the judiciary to fast track the cases of these mothers. There's no child who has committed a crime. Yes, kuteleza sio, kuanguka, wako hapa, lakini those children who have accompanied them, some have been born here. You've seen it. A few months old, a few days old, infants, and they are here. And in collaboration with our one prisoner, one bed, one mattress, we shall do one cot, one baby. This is going to go a long way. Children are very vulnerable to diseases, communicable diseases, mannerism, and all that. I'm glad we have our child policy, which is active, and we are working very closely at the multi-sectoral level to ensure that it is implemented, and we ensure that these offenders who have children, their children are taken care of, and we make the society a better place. That child who sees gruesome images of just ladies in uniform, when she goes out there, it can torture her forever. So, Your Excellency, in addition, we are advocating for alternative dispute resolution. It's not everything that must be taken to the authorities. Kama mtu amekukosea hapa kwa neighbor, why do you have to take that person to the authority? Why don't you sit down and solve that issue? We are overcrowded in our institutions. Remember, they don't come with a fee. So the government is feeding the prisoners every day, the offenders, I don't want to call them prisoners, the offenders every day, clothing them, and all the other amenities that comes in place. That could be the fee that will give you, probably, to enhance your HELA, you know, the program you launched the other day, the Hustler Fund. It is because of me and you. We are not sitting down. We are not communicating. We are not talking to each other. I've pleaded with Ngao. I've pleaded with religious institutions that before we start talking to the person who has offended, can we talk to ourselves out there? Of course, we know those who are in prison, who are contained today. We know them. They come from our villages. They are our neighbors. Have you ever talked to them that they could change? It starts from there. Our society is rotting because of individualistic approach to issues. We must come together. What was the purpose of Nyumba Kumi again? Was it not to sort out those disputes? Then why are we having double the number in prison? Ladies and gentlemen, as we launch Carakana today, I am giving you an appeal from Correctional Services Department that me and you are going to campaign that these ladies here will go out there and we will teach them Carakana even when they are out there. We don't have to teach them when they are contained in these four walls. It is actually much better when we can take tea, soda, when we are out there and laugh. So on this International Women's Day, it is the day to decide and make a decision as an individual. Anybody who is here, we are many enough to ensure that this message goes out there and we are able to work as one. Kenya is a beautiful country and we can only make it better if me and you take our responsibility. Correctional department is a collective service department, and our mandate is a collective service. I'm requesting you that you join hands. I know Her Excellency is already sold out. She'll join me through faith diplomacy. Through faith diplomacy. So your request is accepted. And finally, I want to assure the inmates that all is not lost, my dear sisters, because there is life after this place. There is a brighter future for you now that we have more partners who are coming on board. We started with the bakery, you're earning. Our model is really working, and same case to Carakana. The few shillings, the few coins that you're saving is going to help you out there. You'll find when we have prepared the ground for you, we will talk to your village mates, to your estate mates, so that they accept you. We do not want letters coming from left, right, when you're released and people say they don't want you. We will go out there and plead on your behalf. So please, shape up. Okay? Shape up. I would like to encourage you, take up the skills. It will help you one day. Take up the skills. And as you continue to review your cases, today the Power of Mercy operates online. The pardon officer, I don't know if you're here, please look into their issue. If they are okay and we are okay with the behavior, kindly request on your behalf so that when His Excellency is giving pardon to some of the officers, some of them may be part of that. So with those few remarks, Your Excellency, it's my singular duty and honor to welcome the chief guest, Her Excellency, the First Lady